Welcome to the Live Optics portal. We will go through the Live Optics Optical Prime dashboard, which helps users to visualize the configuration and performance data that the user has collected from the virtualized and/or physical server environment. In this short tutorial, we will briefly go over the information available on the Environment tab from an Optical Prime dashboard. The top 6 sections in the Environment tab illustrate the aggregate sum of the respective areas, which include all hypervisors, physical servers, and any virtual machines that have been targeted by the collector over the entire collection period. One thing to note from these 6 areas is the average daily write. Average daily writes represent the total capacity of write IOPS in the environment. This metric can be useful in estimating cache or sizing SSDs. It is not an indicator of change rate. However, experienced users can find it insightful when creating data protection policies. Next section is the server roles. Here we see that we have 23 hypervisors hosting 197 guest virtual machines, and 4 physical servers. Any host running a hypervisor such as ESXi or Hyper-V will fall under hypervisors, while any host running Windows or Linux directly will fall under physical. Guest VMs are virtual machines that are hosted by the hypervisor and the data is collected through the hypervisor. If you collect data directly from a virtual machine, for example using the VM's IP address, then that would fall under virtual. Virtual is defined as a VM that was directly added to the collection by its IP, similar to a physical machine. This option is typically reserved for VMs on ESXi nodes not managed by vCenter or VM instances running on any public cloud provider. Otherwise, VMs will be automatically gathered as guest VMs through their hypervisor. In the next section below, top server manufacturers illustrate the various vendors that are used in the environment. As we see here, between the hypervisors and the physical servers, 2 of the servers are from HPE and 25 servers are from Dell. Moving to the right side, we have top operating systems. This pie chart illustrates the distribution of the operating systems used in the environment. Since this environment is predominantly virtualized, we see a large green area that represents VMware. The chart also shows that the physical servers are running a mix of Windows Server 2012, 2016, and 2019. As we scroll down the page, we'll see the graph that will display the top 5 servers, given a certain metric. Here we see the top 5 servers by IOPS, with the leftmost server having the highest IOPS. On the rightmost side, we see Other. This is the aggregate sum of all the other servers that do not fall into the top 5 by the chosen metric. You can hover over any of the bars to see the metric value. For example, hover over the IOPS bar of server 14241, and you'll see this server's peak performance at 12,012 IOPS. You can change the metric between IOPS, memory, CPU, network throughput, and latency. For example, instead of IOPS, we can display the top 5 servers by CPU. In this case, server 14244 ranked the highest in CPU utilization. We can hover over the second bar representing CPU and see that this server reached a peak speed of 47.05 GHz during the collection run. This concludes the overview of the Environment tab from the Optical Prime dashboard. Thank you for using Live Optics.